Hi guys, welcome to Shrimpers TV, fan channel for Southend United. We just want to do a quick match preview for the home game tomorrow against Gillingham. We just want to go into it with the last time the two teams played. Gillingham won 3-0 against Crewe, and Southend had a great win against Barnsley away, 2-0.
Some good goals in that game.
It was really good. We had Payne and Timlin. Timlin's goal was great.
Very nice.
Very good goal. League table, Gillingham, they're doing well at the moment, 4th in the league. They've got 62 points. And you've got Southend, they've dropped, but
it's only by one. It's only 1 point.
Yeah, I mean they've still got. They're 4 points away from the playoffs in 6th, so they've got 4 points
it's totally
there.
reachable.
So they're 10th in the league with 54 points. But I think they're doing quite well.
Yeah, it's totally reachable, the playoff.
Yeah, I think.
Southend.
Yeah, just going into quickly on the playoffs, I think we can. We obviously can get it, but it's just doing
we
it
need
being
to put
more
a good run of
consistent.
games together.
Yeah, definitely.
We could start. Not start.
Yeah.
We carry on with Gillingham.
Yeah, I mean Gillingham's going to be a hard game. It's at home.
Yeah.
It's technically a derby. Gillingham are Kent, aren't they? So be big.
The crowd can really get behind us.
Yeah. And going into the players,
Gillingham have got some good players like
they have.
Bradley. Is it Doc?
Dak, I think it is. He's been doing really well.
He's like 15 goals. That is.
He's back 22.
It's good. Yeah, he's good. He looks like a real good player.
Does.
And equally, Rory Donnelly, 10 goals, 25 goals between them.
That's really good.
That is good.
So we've got to make sure with our defence, because we have got a decent defence. I mean, we've got Coker, who he won an award, Player of the Month or something award recently.
Adam Barrett.
Who
he made quite a few good interceptions last game.
he made a good. Well, they were thinking it was handball, but I think it was just.
I think it was a good block
through his body area, didn't he? I mean, you can't help your arms being on your side, can you? But anyway,
I think Adam Barrett's probably one of our top players.
Yeah, I think obviously,
he is.
yeah, and obviously, like, I'm not sure with Bolger and what's his name, Thompson. He's doing really well. And who's in right back? It's normally O'Neill, isn't it? Or John White. I'm not sure if it's John White or O'Neill. But I think O'Neill's really good.
He's good. He's on and off.
Yeah, I know what you mean. 1 minute he does really well, but I think John White's been injured, but he's been back for a couple of games now.
If we can get Mooney on the ball,
get
him going, he can be good. But he's always been the nearly man. Mooney,
I know what you mean. He scored 7 goals this season. I mean, that's all right, but he's playing on and off playing, if that makes sense.
I mean,
so 1 minute
he hasn't been terrible. Yeah, it just hasn't been great.
Yeah, a bit like. Well, I think Payne 1 minute he's doing really well, and you think he's doing really well.
Like his goal last game against.
Yeah, I mean he's something like in the 4th minute, wasn't it, or something? 4th, 5th minute. He
really well worked.
Yeah, and he played a good game most of the game.
Yeah,
he made some good balls, played some good balls to people. He done really well. Just going into the last time the two teams played together at Gillingham, it was 1-1. So that was again a tight game.
Good result for Southend.
That was a good result. Away, yeah, definitely it's picking up a point.
Yeah,
I think I've always thought you win at home, and then you draw away. Or obviously, if you win. But
picking up points
is the most important. It is definitely the most important.
I think Southend we do have a chance, because when you look at Gillingham's last 4 games, they've only won 1.
Yeah, I mean, but then you look at Southend, they've picked up. They obviously won against Barnsley. Yeah. And they drew against Crewe. Yeah. But then unfortunately they lost against
the Chesterfield wasn't ideal, but
no, I mean I think that was just that Chesterfield scored in the last 3-4 minutes or something. I think it was.
It wasn't anything particularly fantastic.
So yeah, I think so. 4. They've picked up 4. Gillingham picked up 3. So it's again, as we said before, it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a close game.
And what will make it good is for both teams, they both need the points.
Yeah,
because it's like Gillingham, they only won one of their last 4 games. They've only just won a 3-0 against Crewe. It'd be good for them to kick on from that. And same from Southend, it'd be good to kick on from Barnsley result. Yeah, really put a few good games together. So.
Yeah, they need to be, as I've said before, more consistent. Because 1 minute they're doing really well, and you think, oh yeah, that's it. Like, because they were like in the top, or I think just under the top 6 maybe, and they were like really going for it. And I thought, oh wow, that's really good. But then they just decided to drop. But they definitely need the points. 54. So they'll be, if they win that game, that's 57, is it?
Yeah.
So they're only, I suppose it depends on the other teams, but they'll be, if they start fighting more, they'll be they'll be up there, and I hope they do, because I think they've done really well, because I think a lot of players and a lot of people have written them off this season. So going on to predictions, again it's going to be a hard game, but we're at home, Roots Hall. It's going to be, I think Gillingham are bringing a couple of thousand down. Southend is going to be about 7,000 and 8,000. So it's going to be good, and I'm going to go with a 2-1 Southend. What about you?
See, I think it's going to be a derby game. There's going to be some real excitement in there.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tense game as well, because they both want the points.
Yeah,
to
definitely.
really kick on. So I'm going to say 3-2.
Yeah.
To Southend. Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Any
I
win.
mean, obviously a
Be happy
win
with
is
that.
a win. I'd be happy. Yeah. Who do you reckon's for you goal scorers?
Well, I reckon that Dak will score probably 2 for
Yeah.
Gillingham.
Yeah, hopefully not, but
one just before half time, one just after half time.
Yeah.
Getting a bit elaborate with the
maybe.
predictions.
Yeah.
And I reckon probably Barnett. I reckon he'll probably get one.
He seems to
He
be
needs
doing
to.
well.
The only problem is he'll be on if he's up by himself.
Yeah,
up front, he hasn't done
like
too
that,
well.
the
He
one up
needs
front.
someone with him.
Yeah,
So
I
if
do
someone
know
like
what you mean.
Payne can get up with him, really provide him, then
Yeah, definitely.
that would be good. So I reckon Payne will get a goal, and I reckon Coker will be a wild card and just get a goal.
Yeah, I think Coker. Yeah, for me, I think this is how it's going to go, right? So, I think half time will be 0-0. I think there'll be the odd chances here and there, you know. Then it will start getting interesting second half, and I think if Gillingham score first, it'll be hard for Southend, because it seems to be when the other team scores, Southend don't seem to do much.
Their heads seem to drop.
Yeah,
especially if it's
it.
later in the game.
Yeah, so I think if Southend score, I think they'll score another one.
Yeah.
So it'd be 2-0, but then I think maybe 85th minute, Gillingham will score and Gillingham will be pounding them.
It'll look like a comeback. Something.
So that's what I think is going to happen.
Yeah.
I think.
Seems.
So I think Gillingham, Southend will obviously score one. I think Payne's going to score the first one.
Yeah.
He's been doing well. Great goal against Barnsley.
Yeah, very nice. Very well worked.
Yeah. And I think, who am I going to say? Barnett. I'm going to say.
Yeah. I think Barnett, he does just need that person with him.
He does, yeah. He's a good player. I mean, really good player. I mean, obviously he's only on loan.
The only thing is he hasn't really kicked on yet.
No, I think he
He's
just
got a
needs
few
that player.
goals.
He needs that player.
Yeah.
If he has that player who's going to be with him and help him get them goals, or work together, I suppose you could say, then he will. I think he will get more goals. But just quickly, Loza. I suppose I'll touch on that point. Where is it?
I don't know. We got him.
I think he did come on against Barnsley. I don't think he started, but he might have come on. But he's that player who you think, oh yeah, why is he not playing?
He's got so much pace.
Yes.
He'll cause problem for any defender.
Yeah, because I thought when he first came here, I thought maybe because he hasn't played much for Norwich, has he?
No.
I think he played the odd game, so I remember seeing him going, oh yeah, it's Loza kind of thing. But he hasn't really played much, so maybe I thought, oh, maybe he's unfit, so maybe he needs a few games. But he's had a few games, hasn't he?
Yeah.
It's been.
It'd be nice to see him even with a super sub.
2 months, 3 months, yeah.
Half time maybe.
He hasn't really. He seems to come on in the last 10 minutes if he does come on. Yeah, I don't think he started the game yet.
No.
So. I want to see him.
He's a similar player to Weston, and unfortunately Weston's been injured. But if we can get both of them together, that would be quite a good attacking power. They're both because they're both fast,
quick. Yeah, on the left, maybe because was Weston the left mids, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so he's quick. You have Loza there and Barnett. Yeah, I think that'd be 3 good players there.
Yeah, you can really move on if you've got them back.
Yeah. I think that'd be really good. So hopefully a win, and I think we can get a win.
I think we can.
Again, it'll be hard, but I think we can do it, and it's at Roots Hall. You know, there's going to be it's a derby. You say it's a derby?
Well, yeah. There's Kent.
It's Kent, so it's about I think it's about an hour.
Yeah.
And apparently there's about.
It's just over the.
Apparently there's about £1,500 to £2,000 coming down from Gillingham. So
should be a good atmosphere.
Good atmosphere, yeah. Probably Southend are going to be. Probably 7,000 Southend, maybe. I mean, that's what they sell.
It's always good to see a good Southend.
Pretty much nearly packed out crowd. Not as So I think it's going to be really good. Just quickly going on to another point, we just heard that Bolger has gone on loan to Bury until the end of the season.
I don't know why.
But I thought he was like one of our main defenders.
Yeah, he's been good.
That was a bit of a strange. I don't
know why he's gone. I mean, I can understand if he wants to.
Yeah, I mean, if he weren't playing much and he wanted play time, fair enough. But I'm sure he's been our main striker, centre back with
Barrett. If he was our main striker.
Sorry?
Be interesting if he was our main striker.
To be honest, I think he did quite well up front, but yeah. But yeah, that's a bit of a strange.
Yeah.
So he's gone to Bury on loan till the end of the season. So
we'll
looks
have
like
to wait to hear some more about that, though, won't we?
Yeah, I want to see, because obviously now it's going to be Barrett and it looks like Barrett and Thompson.
Yeah. But Barrett's good enough.
Yeah, I mean Thompson's good. I think Thompson's really good, but I thought Bolger was
one of our main.
Him and Barrett were the main two centre backs. But there you go.
We'll have to wait for some more news to pick up about that.
Yeah, because we only saw that a little while ago, so we thought we'd just say that. And also one other point: Barrett is another season with us. One more season contract. That's it. Yeah. One more season, which is really good because he's what?
He's our best defender.
35
now.
And
Bolger's gone, and he does like. You look at that game against Barnsley. Although people probably say it was a handball, he throws his body on the line.
I mean
that is what you want.
Exactly.
From a defender.
You want someone who's going to. And what is he? 34, 35 maybe.
Yeah. He's got some good experience.
So maybe older, I don't know, but. And as well, what I really like is, he was born here. He grew up here.
Yeah.
I think he came through the academy. Played for him. Obviously, he went. I think he went to Crystal Palace for a little while. And Wimbledon. That was it. But anyway, he done that. But he loves the fans, and the fans love him. And that's the connection that you always like with a player. Yeah, and that's what I think. Like, that's what I like because you know everything he's doing is because he loves the club, loves the fans, wants to win. Yeah, and that's always a good player.
He's good.
And I'm sure every player in the South End team's like that, but with him it's more special, I think.
Yeah, I think because he grew up here as well.
Yeah,
it adds something different.
Yeah, and he obviously loves the club, always. Yeah, so, but yeah, that's all the news we've got really now. But we thought we'd just say that because obviously we've only heard it a little while ago, so we thought we'd say it. But
we're looking forward to the game, aren't we?
Yeah,
should be good.
I think it's going to be really good. Atmosphere-wise, it's going to be really good. Always good on a derby day.
It always is.
Even though you don't get much derby days, but when we do, it seems to be good.
Atmosphere is normally good at Southend. We've got a good crowd of people.
Yeah, you always get because I don't really go to many other teams, but the odd game you might go to and you don't really hear the support.
No.
But yet when you go there, when we go there, obviously a lot of the time, it's always atmosphere.
It's always people, and they're always willing to cheer on the team, which you need.
Yeah, definitely.
You always need that, so it's good.
Yeah, I think again it's going to be a good game. Yeah. And I hope we win it. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys, this edition of Match Preview. Remember to like and subscribe.
And don't forget, if you haven't already, follow us on our Facebook, our Instagram, and our Twitter. Have you got that set up now?
Yeah.
And our Twitter. So all the links will be down below.
Yeah.
So
all the links, down below. So go for. We've even got a. We never do anything on it, but why not Snapchat?
Oh right, okay.
We actually got that.
I've got it set up with me now.
Yeah. And Twitter as well. Got that set up the other day.
So everything will be down below in the description.
Yeah. So go for us on that. We're big on Instagram at the moment. Yeah. We're trying to get more and more on that. But yeah. So thanks for watching and come on Blues.